Hey everyone, welcome back to another Godzilla battling video, and today we're talking about the best wave to farm for the first half, not the second, for the first half of the Shin Godzilla All-Star Battle taking place in July 2022. I don't remember the name of the All-Star Battle, so you're gonna have to settle for the date. This wave is 49, and it is routinely the best wave to farm for events for the last maybe 5 or 6 months. It has been the best wave to farm in the first half. You get a row of 6 Super X's, you get 6 choppers in a row, you get 6 or 7 bombers that come at you. There's Markalite cannons, there's chopper spawners, there's sets of 2, so there's 4 total, and each of them spawns 7 units. It is just a continuous swarm of low-powered enemies, pretty much. I was hesitant to put this guide up because I thought the wave might have been nerfed. I compared it with last season's footage, and before that, it doesn't look like it. The only change that I could find is now instead of a Jet Jaguar singular point, there's Ultraman. So, if Ultraman makes it more difficult for you, so be it. My Mechagodzilla is level 22 or 23 or 21 maybe, and he took him down in 2 or 3 hits, so wasn't overly a challenge for me. The rest of the waves 50 and 51, are unchanged from previous seasons. The worst of these 3 is 50. In this video, I'm going to end up clearing wave 50 way early, but if you take it a lot slower than me, you're going to get a lot more kills than I did on this run. There is Markalites that spawn, and I believe there's a chopper base that spawns, and like I said, it'll spawn 7 choppers, so if you take this really slow, you should be able to get everything. Unfortunately, for a lot of players, this is kind of difficult to do because you have to have a good middle ground, right? If you're too weak, you're going to get run over if you take this slow, and if you're too powerful, you're going to run through everything no matter what, right? That's the problem I'm finding myself run into. I wanted to take it slow, but, I have characters that are going to run through this really fast, and in this video in particular, I placed too many units, Manila, Super X, and Burning. I could have probably just had Burning for a while and been good, but I overcompensated and I blow through this with King Ghidorah and Ultima are there. There's Dorats that spawn. There's Chopper Base that spawn. So there's a lot more kills that you could get on that mission if you take it slower. I had an itch, but I didn't. I ended up rushing through it. Wave 51 is, a lot of people say it's the most challenging because of the the Godzilla Earth, but a lot of people are not taking into consideration that he is the only character that is spawning on the right-hand side of the field, and he's slow. There's going to be a massive push on the left side. That's where you're farming your kills. Anguirus is in the lead, and then there's a chopper base, and then there's the Jet Jaguar 73. There's a bomber that's going to come in. After that, it's mainly just swarms, right? There's going to be Kamakura Swarm. There's going to be a Batra Larva. There's going to be another chopper base. You can just play really slowly on the left-hand side, get a ton of kills, and then in the final hour, when that Earth is right up on you, just massacre it, throw everything you have at it, and just annihilate it. Because once you clear the left-hand side, the only enemy left is Earth. So as long as you can kill Earth before he kills you, you're in the clear. I honestly think that this event, or this first part of it, this wave 49, isn't overly difficult. The Earth is going to give you for sure a lot of troubles if you have a low level leader, because of the nature of the the way the 4-star leaders work. They're all going to have around 5,000 to 6,000 HP depending on your level, right? My Shin Godzilla is level 6. I haven't bought any of the packs for him yet in the All-Star Battle, so he's still level 6. I could probably get him level 7 by the end of the event. But he's taking a large chunk of health. You can't see it on the screen at the moment because I have it cut out. But I ended this match with maybe a quarter of my health left. Maybe a little bit under. I definitely took a lot of hits in the first battle. And that's what you got to look out for. So the video's going to restart and you'll see it again. But those Super X's are no joke. Especially if you have a level 1 Shin Godzilla, level 2 Shin Godzilla. It's going to run through you, right? So you had to be really careful that you are taking it slow. You're kind of on the offensive. I got lucky with a Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla is going to be really good. Anything with stun is going to be really good to redirect the shots, and that's what you want. Now, a strategy that I discovered day 1 of this, and a lot of people also in my Discord ended up discovering this as well, and if you have half a brain, you probably figured this out too. Shin Godzilla's leader ability does damage to the entire board, and burning damage, okay? We're not caring about the taking away the energy or not. Because in All-Star Battle, the enemies aren't using energy to place units. They just place 6 bombers in a row, right? It's all preset. So, for the first part of this battle, or of this checkpoint, when you're using Shin Godzilla as your leader, obviously, and you're on wave 49, wait until the second row of choppers is very low health, when you know that they won't be able to spawn any more choppers, right? Then pop the ability, wipe the board like I just did on screen, and go nuts. Shin Godzilla, while you may have him at a very low level because he's only 2 months old in the game at this point, the ability, it doesn't change the fact that you get burning and just wide damage across the board. In a pinch, for 5 energy, this will save your life. For sure, I guarantee it. He probably has the best ability for All-Star Battle, because it's a complete hit on everything across the board, right? So, that's probably the most efficient way to clear out wave 49, is using his ability kind of near the end, or if you're in a pickle or you're in a bind. But ideally you want to use it when the second row of choppers is low health. That way you can kill, you know, the chopper bases count as a kill, the mark lights count as a kill. So if you're trying to go for the maximum amount of kills possible, you're going to end up probably wanting to use his ability if you can't hit any of those, you know, stuff with trains or your characters or what have you. But wave 49, or checkpoint 49, so waves 49, 50, 51, routinely are the best waves to farm for the first half of the event, especially if you can farm them. If you cannot farm 50 and 51, don't worry about it. Just try to focus on clearing 49, and then you can die on 50 and reset. You're still going to get a lot of kills. Waves that I think you might be able to hit up if you are lower level, wave 10 should have like a burst of units. I think wave 25 does as well. There's a wave in the mid 30s, maybe it's 34, 35, that has a few units that you can kill. I almost want to say wave 1 has like drops a bunch, but obviously none of those are going to get you as many as 49. Those are all missions that were previously really good for farmable but have been nerfed. Wave 49 hasn't been nerfed. They've just changed out some of the units, like Jet Jaguar for Ultraman. I believe at one point maybe there's a King Caesar, but he's gone, so not nerfed totally, but there have been minor changes to 49. It's routinely the best to farm, so if you can farm 49, go for it. If you can't, try looking out for any lower level missions that might have a burst of enemies in one go or a bunch of swarms. So that's what I got for you. Thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.